In this code, we have imported various libraries such as hashlib for creating secure hashes for each block, datetime to timestamp the blocks, zeta chain, SDK to interact with zeta chain for cross-chain transactions, wallet to manage user authentication and private signing. We have zeta chain initializations, like where it initializes the connection to zeta chain using an API key. It also sets up a wallet with a private key for signing transactions. It retrieves a smart contract deploy on zeta chain, which will handle cross-chain transactions like lending, borrowing, and transfers. In block class, uh, it is defined for like each block contains an index, timestamp, data, previous hash, and its own hash. The hash block method creates a unique hash for the block by concatenating the block's content and hashing them using SHA-256. In Genesis block, it creates the first block in the blockchain known as the Genesis block. The Genesis block has an index of 0, a timestamp, and an arbitrary data Genesis block with a previous hash of 0. So in the next block, adding a new blocks, it generates a new block incrementing the index from the last block and storing a new timestamp and the data. It uses the previous block's hash as the previous hash for linking the blocks. So in blockchain initialization, it initializes the blockchain with the Genesis block. It also stores a reference to the last block, previous block for easier appending. In deposit collateral, it interacts with the deployed OmniChain DeFi contract to deposit collateral on a specific blockchain. Once successful, it locks the transaction and adds a new block to the blockchain, recording the deposit details. In borrow asset, it allows the user to borrow assets on a different blockchain. After the borrow transaction is confirmed, the event is recorded on the blockchain by adding a new block. In transfer asset, it facilitates transferring assets across blockchains using the deployed OmniChain DeFi contract. It also records the transfer event as a new block on the blockchain. In main function, the main function demonstrates the workflow of depositing ETH on a chain A, borrowing BTC on a chain B, transferring assets to chain C. Each object like operation updates the blockchain with a new block recording the transaction. And we have the execution block which runs the main function to execute the defined function when the script is run.